What's going on, ballers? Thanks so much for tuning in again, and welcome back to another BigJBasketball box break video. And as you can see in front of you, we have another BGS reveal. So we just did a BGS reveal, I think last week. I had them in two separate orders. We only have 4 cards in this time. We only had 2 cards in last time. So the 2 cards we got back, I think it was last week. If you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and check that one out. We got a Manu Ginobili glass card. I was hoping this would get a 10 pristine or a black label. Unfortunately, we got crushed pretty bad on the surface on the 8.5 on that one. So that may be crack and resub to PSA, but this was the big winner from the last BGS reveal. This KD glass card that got the pristine black label, 10s all around. Such a cool card. Love that one. And so the 4 cards we're going to look at now, these are 4 that I brought with me. Actually, no, these were 4. The 2 back here are ones I dropped off at the National. The 4 here I actually mailed in before I went to the National, like a month before. So these got sent in about a month and a half before those 2 did, and those 2 finished first that I dropped off at the National. So we only have these 4 to go through here today. So we'll do that in a second. But first things first, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that bell for notifications so you get notified whenever we post new stuff. This should be the last video that I'm filming in advance. That should be going live probably on a Friday. Should be back next week to check the subscription count on the channel. So if we've hit 5,000 subscribers, we may have already hit it by now. I'm not really sure. You guys can let me know in the comments. I'm sure I'll see it by the time this video goes live, but as the time of recording it, I don't know where we are as far as number of subscribers, but we are going to do a 5,000 subscriber giveaway. So if we're either close or we've already hit it, you still have time to add your subscription now, and we'll do the giveaway probably next week or the week after. Before we get into these 4 cards, since there's only 4, I got a little bit of mail. Not a whole lot, since we just did some mail last week. I'll have a bigger mail day probably next week when I'm back in town. There's probably a lot of stuff that's going to come in as I'm gone. But there's a couple things that did come in the last couple of days that I just wanted to show off before we took a look at these 4 BGS cards. And what do we got here? We got another card in the Elite Series Glass Masters Chase. So if you checked out the video that I just posted, that should have gone live on Wednesday. Showed off all the insert sets I've been putting together. This is one I'm working on right now, so just got the Shaq out of the way. So now I think I'm down to about, I think I have 11 out of the 24, so still 13 cards to go. But making some progress on that set. Next card right here. No, okay, so there's no Avdia Avalanche like we usually have, but there's one nice Denny card that did come in the last couple of days that I want to show off. If I can get this open. And what do we got here? Ooh, Prism, rated rookie, Optic. Ooh, such a clean card. If there's one thing that I know people like to say which better, Optic or Prism. If there's one thing that Optic does unquestionably better than Prism, it's the rookie autos. And really a lot of the autos, honestly, especially the ones that are on card. The rated rookie autos that are on card with the holo. I think last mail day, I had that red choice one with the Mojo pattern on it. They're just such well-designed cards. They leave such a nice spot for the on-card auto, and this looks great with the holo. I don't know why they can't do something like this in Prism. If they can do it in Optic, they could do it in Prism. I guess they just choose not to. So for rookie autos, I'll take Optic 100% of the time over Prism. And one more quick piece of mail that came in that was take a look at. Got another Ginobili Select die cut from 2017. So if you guys are familiar with my Instagram or mail days I've done in the past, I've kind of haphazardly been working on the rainbow for this product. This one is the lime green. It is numbered to 65 as that indicates. Got it for a little less than 25 bucks, so that was nice. 51 out of 65. So I actually looked at the ones I already have. I think I got the light blue, the red, purple, the green to 5, and the tie-dye to 25. So out of the die cuts parallels, the only ones I don't have yet are the gold to 10 and the black 1/1. So not gonna hold my breath on finding the black 1/1, but I would love to be able to find the gold number to 10 to add that to the die cut rainbow I'm putting together for that. So that's all we got in terms of mail. So let's go ahead and take a look at our BGS reveal. These are kind of set up, the way their labels work is differently than PSA, so we can't do the same kind of reveal we do with PSA, and this isn't a blind reveal, I've already seen the grades. And I'm gonna show these two at the same time, and there's a reason why, and you'll see it in a second. So you can see on the back of the label, so we're not getting anything gem mint, this is the silver label. This is actually that white kind of crappy label, so we know that this grade is under an 8, unfortunately, but these are both autographed, so we have our little autograph tags in here. So I'm gonna flip these over at the same time, and we'll take a look at these together. All right, so we got both from Exquisite, Noble nameplates. This is one of my favorite morning cards in my collection with the O from the back of his jersey, number 25 on-card autograph. And this is another Exquisite patch autograph on card. It's called a patch, but that's just a single color patch. Unfortunately, it's not that exciting looking. This one's also numbered to, this one's numbered to 35 actually. So this one's not quite as rare as this one. So we got a 7.5 on this with a 10 autograph and a 9 mint with a 10 autograph. So before we really look at the subgrades, let's take a look at the back here. This got a 9, right? Look at this back corner, that's wrecked. This top corner is completely wrecked, which I knew sending this in that the corners were bad on this one. I didn't think this one was gonna get a super high grade. Had surface issues on the front, corners were bad. I just wanted to get it slabbed, but it somehow got a 9. And this one that I thought looked a lot better, this got a 7.5. And you can see corners got a 7. I looked at the corners look great on this thing. I didn't know what was going on. And then I looked a little bit closer. So Exquisite, Noble nameplates, right? Well, let's take a look at this label. Exquisite, Noble nameplates. 7 corners, 8 edges. Exquisite, autographs, patches. This is an autograph patch, and this is the one that I thought looked better, and it got a 9. So what did they do? They screwed up when they put these together, and they put the wrong label in the wrong case. This should be the Noble nameplates 7.5, and this should be the autograph patches mint 9. So now I'm gonna have to send these back to BGS and have them break them out, fix the labels, get the right label on the right card. I mean, I would have been ecstatic if this one actually got a 9, but I knew this was never gonna get a 9 when I sent it in. This one I thought had a really good chance of getting a better grade. I thought it might get an 8.5 or maybe a 9. So I was really happy that it got a 9, but they put the label in this case. So that's kind of a bummer. And really with this one, I understand why I got the grade that it did. This corner down here and this one up here are just completely jacked up. But man, if this had gotten a 7.5 on corners instead of a 7, it would have had an 8 overall grade, and we would have gotten a silver label instead of this paper white one. So unfortunately, wasn't able to get a 7.5 on the corners, but can't really be mad because I knew it wasn't in super awesome shape. So unfortunately, with these two, I'm just gonna have to send those back and get those relabeled. Sorry about that. Had some camera issues, so I'll splice these together. Hopefully it fits together really well. The next one we got here is Shaquille O'Neal autograph card. So we can see we have our gold flip over here, silver on the back. So again, we know we didn't get a gem mint 10 on this one. The reason I sent this to BGS is I had originally sent this to PSA, and we can look at the label here. This is a 1-of-1 autograph. This is the very first 1-of-1 I ever pulled from a pack. Glorified Signatures Purple 1-of-1. This got a PSA 8. When I sent it in, I didn't think there was any way it deserved an 8. It looked much better to my eye, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna crack it out and I'm gonna send it to BGS, and let's see what we got. All right, we got a mint 9. We did get a 9 on the autograph though, which I don't know how they grade the autograph. I mean, he kept it all on sticker. I guess this part is a tiny bit streaky right there. I don't know, but I guess they thought it was bad enough to give it a 9 on the autograph, which is unfortunate. But the card itself got a 9. And it actually had a couple 9.5 subs as well. So this is actually it's kind of close to a gem mint. I mean, not really. We got 9.5 on centering, 9.5 on edges, 9 on corners, and then the surface we got 8.5. We would have needed in order to get a Gem Mint 10, we would have had to get like a 9.5 corners and a 9 surface. These each would have had to been half a point higher. But still, it's basically halfway to a 9.5, so much better than a PSA 8. Although BGS 9 with a 9 autograph, in terms of market value, I don't know how much more that is than a PSA 8 at this point, with PSA being so much typically so much more valuable than BGS. But I'm just happy that I don't have a PSA 8 on this one anymore, just because I just didn't think it deserved an 8. It looked much better to my eye when I sent it in, so I'm happy with the 9 on that one. And last card in the reveal, we got another glass card. Devin Booker, it's from the same set as the black label we got on the KD. So we can see right away, all right, we got a gold label. We didn't get perfect 10s like we did on the KD, but gold on the back could mean two things. It could mean either a 9.5 Gem Mint or a pristine 10 Gem Mint. So what do you guys think? Did we get the pristine 10 or are we looking at a Gem Mint 9.5 here? Let's flip it over and find out. 3, 2, 1. We got the 10 pristine. Very nice. Super happy we got better than a Gem Mint 9.5 in this. If I got a Gem Mint 9.5 in this, I probably would have just sent it to PSA to try and get a 10. But you can see we got 10s on centering, edges, corners. Somehow we got a 9.5 on the surface on this one. It's hard to tell. I mean, there's some marks here, but those marks are on the internal sleeve, not on the card itself. So I don't know what they caught that I missed. I thought I wiped this down pretty good. Got rid of all like the fingerprints and all that kind of stuff that's on the card. But still, I'm definitely happy I sent this to BGS and not PSA, because a pristine 10, 99.9% of the time, pristine 10 is going to outsell just a regular PSA Gem Mint 10. So even though we didn't get the black label, we got really close, and still really happy with the pristine 10 on that one. So that's it for the BGS reveal for this time. Hopefully, I think we might have a PSA reveal coming up pretty soon. I got a couple of submissions that are getting close to being completed, so we should have some PSA returns coming soon. And we'll be back with some new stuff next week, and we'll check this subscription count. Hopefully we hit 5,000, and if we did, we'll be doing that giveaway pretty soon. But that's it for this video, so hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.